You gonna snuggle me or not really? We were so cozy, we were sitting on the other sofa. I was gonna fold laundry and then I realized, wait, I don't wanna fold laundry. I don't wanna do any of that. I just wanna sit and chat. All right, hi friends, I'm AmandaMuse and I like to chat. I love me a good conversation. Today we're gonna answer some questions and it's kind of like an Ask Amanda Anything type of thing. A. Let's do that. Oh God. So I was over on Instagram at AmandaMuse. You should follow me there. So much fun goes down. I mean, I recently found a mouse in my house. That was a shit show of a story for the day. You have to let me know if you saw that story because I'm still recovering. My neck is so sore from the stress I've had to endure in the last couple of days. Okay, so let me get the question. So I put a little question out there and said, hey guys, I got to film this bonus video. You got any questions? Ooh, lots of good questions. Okay, I hope you don't mind if I use your username. Morgan's Beard. What's your favorite memory with Dean? Oh, that's a good one. Holy crap though, 14 years together. How much time do we have? Favorite memory. Okay, I'm taking it way back, but I feel like this was a good indication of how things were gonna go. So Dean and I mean, there was a chemistry right away, obviously. We had gone on a date to see a movie, and it was an animated movie, which is like right there, love, right? Like, so anyway, went to go see this animated movie, and something happened in the movie that just made me laugh hysterically. And I have this thing, and I know my very good friend who lives in Calgary now, Jamie, would remember this, but when something makes me laugh, I go back and watch it over and over and over till I stop laughing. And I do that still. So like if I'm watching a funny show, I'll like back it up and laugh. Like I love to laugh. Isn't that a song in Mary Poppins? I love to laugh. Anyway, that's me. And every time I say I love to laugh, it makes me think of that part in Mary Poppins where they're floating in the air. Okay, where was I? Favorite memory. We saw this movie. This part cracked me up and it became like this inside joke where we just laughed and laughed and laughed like all the time. And we would sing in the car and that was a big thing. Like, hello, I mean, you just witnessed it. I ain't no singer. So we were like singing in the car and cracking jokes and just, I had so much fun with him right away and let my guard down. And I think that's when I knew I was like, damn, I like him a lot. So it's gonna be hard because there's a huge age gap and like, how are we gonna make this work? It works. So that's maybe not my favorite memory, but I don't know why that just popped into my head. It was really fun. Madame V86, your view on letting the kiddies use tech, iPads, limits of using tech and times of day, etc. I'm the worst. I don't care. I don't know. It's not really an issue right now because we don't spend all day on it. Have we? Yeah, we have because we're humans and we're normal and I am not a perfect mother. Never claimed to be. So if you're going to try and shame me in the comments, just go away. Like, I think it's kind of this weird thing that, oh, and I'm going to maybe make people feel bad by saying this, but I'm fiery today. But it's like people who are like, I only breastfed my children. Like, how dare you have done anything else than offer them the breast? Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody cares. It's like, who cares if your kid spent 8 hours or 2? If it's every single day, like all week, and your kid is on that thing and it's like impacting their social skills and they haven't breathed in fresh air in weeks, then yeah, it's a problem. The short answer is no, but I think realistically, yes. For example, in the mornings before school, they're allowed to play on their iPads. Back in the day when I was a kid, we had a TV in the living room. I don't have a TV on my main floor, so they can watch their iPads for a bit. However, if I'm like, hey, who wants to go for a walk? Everybody flocks out the door and runs to go play. Like, it's not something that impacts our life. If we're in the car and it's a longer drive, I let them bring an iPad. In the van, we used to have like the DVD player. So they would bring that, or we would watch TV in the car. Like, it doesn't impact our life. And right now we use it as like quiet time. So a little bit in the morning, a little bit in like right when they get home from school, and a little bit before, like kind of after dinner. But you guys see my vlogs. We do so much. Not every day is action packed, but I guess the short answer is no. I don't really care. I think when I will start to care is like, I know that's like stereotypical stuff is that boys get really into video games. If that starts to happen and Jack is starting to like become obsessed, then of course I will implement boundaries and like designated times, but I haven't seen a negative effect from it. So for now, it's like, why fix what ain't broke, you know? Wheezy, she says, girl, how do you have so much energy? How do you handle bad behavior from your kids in public? This is from Those Eyes Doe. I mutter them silent little threats under my breath that if they don't stop, I'm going to punish them. I think like most moms, you're like smiling and you're like, don't say another word. I don't know, when they misbehave, I kind of also just let them be jerks because that sucks. And it's also embarrassing when other people see you acting like a jerk. And so life lessons, dude, don't be a jerk. I just wait. Try not to lose my cool. And sometimes I get very embarrassed, but like, what are you gonna do? Just maintain coolness. I'm never gonna yell at my kids in public. I find that shameful. I don't like to see it. I mean, shit happens and we lose our tempers, but I try to not do that. Steph Van Coops was saying, what hairstyle and color do you think that you'll try next? Love all the looks this far. My goal right now is to get to just like a little bob. I want a little bob parted in the center, just kind of like wavy or straight, whatever. And I'm gonna keep it dark for a little bit. As it grows, I may do like dark brown with some low lights in it. So kind of like old school Amanda, if you go back in the day when I had my long brown hair and it had a little bit of like kind of golden pieces in there. Something like that. Brianda's Beautiful Life was wondering, how did you begin doing YouTube? Whew, that's a question. I feel like I answer this a lot of the time, but actually it's never on YouTube. It's when I go to events and I speak on panels. I was just speaking at a panel last night, and so I answered this question. I should just put in that clip here. But I'll tell you, basically the long story short is I was 6 years ago living in Malaysia. I had just had my daughter who was 6 months old. We were there because my husband is a pilot and we were based in Malaysia. And I just found myself lonely, feeling a little isolated, wanting to connect with women who were also moms and my age, and somehow stumbled on YouTube. And I noticed I kept coming back to certain channels and was watching them over and over. And I was like, hold a minute, like I could totally do this. Like this is such a crazy experience that I'm living. I should share this. And it took me a while and the gumption to like pick up the camera because I'd started watching while I was pregnant, and then I didn't pick up a camera until Esme was like 6 months old. And the rest is history. And it's been like mom updates and life updates. And then I found myself again and then discovered all the things I enjoyed about myself again while still being a mom. And then I got pregnant again and then we moved, and it's just like followed me over the course of my life. And it's certainly like this journey that I'm on, that I'm so happy that you guys are here with me, and I have a podcast, and it's just kind of like ebbed and flowed, and I get to work with some really amazing brands and do cool things like morning shows, and I don't know, it's an adventure I never knew I could be on. It's the best job ever. I love it. So thank you for watching my videos and supporting me. Kate Han was saying, what's the most old lady thing that you do? Slippers. Like with support. I need slippers in the house. I wear a house coat. I have a pretty strict skincare routine. Is that old lady? Oh, you know what it is? Oh God, I love me this. Okay, especially if I'm on my period. I need to be locked down. I want layered clothing, like a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. It's usually got to be a hoodie. My pants are tucked into my socks and then my feet are in slippers. I want to be like locked in and warm. Is that an old lady thing to do? I feel amazing, like big old granny panties, like step away from this is not in business. And I like, there's no question. I just want to be left alone and cuddly with my coffee and my dog. I don't know if that's old lady, but that is gold. Kate Ann, another question. What's your best and then it got worse story? It's just got to be the food poisoning from when I was in Malaysia. It was like, or I was in Bali. I was pregnant, and then we had to go on a trip because we were having renos done in our place. Like the tiles were being ripped up and it was horrible. I get to Bali and we didn't know I was pregnant when we planned this trip, so that I'm very early pregnancy. And then I get the stomach flu, which I think is, oh, I just ate some bad food. And then I didn't stop vomiting. And then I was pooping my pants. And then I I was literally like, bleh, bleh, about every end. And I'm pregnant and I'm holding on to, for dear life, onto Dean, throwing up in the shower, sitting on the toilet, terrified. I'm laughing, but terrified about this, like losing this pregnancy. But that little bean, she was stuck in there good. And then it got worse because I finally stopped projectile everything and like was just asleep for like a couple minutes. And poor Dean had sat beside me the entire night. And he said to me, Amanda, wake me up if you're going to be sick again. And I didn't. And I went to the bathroom. I felt really lightheaded. God. And I'm sitting down and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to throw up again. I hate throwing up. I have like a phobia of it or something. So I lay, and Dean had like put all these like towels on the ground because I would feel sick every time I went to the bathroom. I was like, no liquids in me. I was super dehydrated. Then it got worse. I had a seizure, smashed my face against the door. Dean woke up because the door was going bang, bang, bang against the hotel wall. And he comes in the bathroom and I'm laying on the ground. My face is just bloody. And I'm like, I feel so much better. And he's like, okay. Like, it was horrible. So yeah, never going to Bali again. B. Percio says, what are you guys going to be for Halloween? Oh, I'm so excited to share with you. Okay, so I filmed this video to go out on Monday, but it's possible that this video is out on a Wednesday. And if that's the case, click the I and you're going to see our Halloween video. And if it's not out yet, if this is Monday, it's coming in a couple days. I can't wait to share it with you. Frau Liao says, any potty training tips? I do not talk about potty training on the internet because that is the biggest perv attraction and I don't want any weird pedos on my channel, so no. But I will say this, we just go with the flow, like go with the flow. But in all seriousness, like I just never push it. I just let it happen when it happens. So every kid kind of is ready at a different time. What's your favorite movie? Crystal Phillips one. Oh, that's tricky. But you know what I loved? I had like a few that I just loved. Like I loved Pretty in Pink as a kid. And then I loved Dirty Dancing. And then I remember loving The Fifth Element. Like I loved that movie. I do not watch movies more than once. Like it just doesn't happen. That movie, I could have watched it like, I think I watched it like 20 times. I don't know why I loved it so much, but I loved Mila Jovovich in that. And then I love the movie Closer. It's a little dark. It's got Natalie, no, what's her name? That's weird. Can't remember. Natalie Portman, Julia Roberts, Clive Owen, no, what's his name? Can't remember right now. Anyway, that movie was like just so like raw and real and just like I loved it. I just loved it so much. That part where she's like, it tastes like you. What did he taste like you but better? Something like that. Anyway, oh my God, such a good movie. My friend says, do you want to go to the... My friend wants us to go hang out with her this weekend. Yeah, I do. I'm going to message you after this. Let's go hang out. Oh, this is a great one to end it on. Documented Journey, the beautiful artist who actually painted that piece of art up there. Love it. It's like the only thing hanging in my house, so I appreciate you doing that for me. But it says, now that the kids are in school, do you feel like you have all the time in the world? Or that you're running around like a crazy person trying to get all the things done? It's interesting. Like, I certainly appreciate how much more time I have. I have been able to attend different events, have business calls, work on different things, but also work out and have lunch dates. And it hasn't been excessive, like it's still really new in the year, but I am definitely utilizing this time between like, you know, when drop off and pick up, and I am busy. There's only been like 1 or 2 days where I've like rested, but I just feel like, why are you doing that? Like you have this prime opportunity and you have so many hours to get things done. Use them, like use this power wisely. And so that's what I've been doing, and it's fabulous. And it's a wonderful part and chapter in this parenting journey because I love to look at things with a glass half full. Don't get me wrong, I complain about a whole ton of crap, but I do enjoy that. Like I was very like mixed emotions about Jack starting school, but like he loves it. He says to me the other day, which I gotta go get him so he's not like gonna be mad at me, but he goes, Mom, it wasn't even a long day. Like I had the best day ever, and he high fives me and he's good to go. No more tears in the morning. His teacher's amazing. And that gives me a lot of peace of mind knowing how well he's enjoying it. And Esme's like an old pro. It's freaking awesome. So yeah, I'm enjoying every damn second of this because it's been earned. All right, guys. On that note, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Links over here, or maybe up there for other videos, links below. That's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!